Hey, Mark here. What is the biggest obstacle to your success? The answer might surprise you. Okay, so what is the biggest obstacle to your success? You know, this obstacle, this hurdle is the same no matter what your challenge is, no matter what your goal is. The biggest obstacle is always going to be the same thing, and that is you. That's right, you. Your attitude, your mindset is going to be the biggest obstacle to you achieving success. Because if your mindset is right, if you've got the attitude that you can win and you're going to win and you're just going to keep going, as Jim Rohn says, you're going to keep working until what? Until you succeed. If your mindset is that you're going to keep going until, then there's no stopping you. You will succeed. So the only thing that can keep you from achieving that success is you. You know, I used to teach this in the class when I was in a correctional setting, talk to the folks there, and I used to ask people, you know, what is your biggest obstacle to getting a job? And you know, the hands would all go up, and the most common answers were things like, well, you know, the tattoos all over my arms, that's my biggest obstacle. Having a record, you know, being a felon, the people's attitudes toward that, how other people treat me. Everything that they were talking about as being big obstacles to them getting employment was all external. And I used to tell them, look, it's a bunch of crap. It's all crap. Because if you believe it, if you believe that that's your shortcoming, if you believe that you're restricted, if you believe that you can't do it, if you believe that your tattoos are an obstacle, if you go in there with the mindset that you have all these barriers, that's going to come across during an interview. You know, and I used to tell people, you can go into a situation with the mindset that what you used to perceive as your barriers, as your obstacles, can actually be seen as strengths. Right? And the specific example I gave in this class was that if you have a lot of tattoos all over yourself, first off, these are tattoos that you got because they represented something, okay? That's you. That's your billboard. You're portraying yourself or the image that you want others to have of you. Maybe not now, but when you got the tattoos. So either way, that's a part of you, a part of your history. You need to own that. All right? As Tony Robbins would say, you know, if you the first step to leadership and the first step to being a leader and making things better is that you need to see yourself where you are now. Okay, not worse than you are, but where you are. You have to be honest about where you're at and what you're doing. So when it comes to the tattoos, same thing. You need to own that. Secondly, you need to go in with the mindset of if you really have changed, if you really are different and you want someone to give you a chance, you need to go in there and be willing to tell them, yeah, you know what, these are tattoos that I got in the past. They represented a lot of different things that I don't feel accurately portray me now. You know, I've gone through a lot of changes, and the reality is these tats are a part of me, but they're not me. Okay? And if you give me the opportunity to show you through my actions that I'm the right person for this job, I would love an opportunity to do that. You go in there with that attitude, you still may not get every job you apply for, but I guarantee you that your results are going to be a lot better than if you go in with the attitude of no one's going to hire me because, you know, throwing your feet up on the interviewer's table and flicking the cigarette across the floor. Having that kind of an attitude, it's not going to get it. So, once again, the biggest obstacle to your success is you. It's going to be your attitude and your mindset. All right? So, we need to work on having a positive mindset, having a winner's mindset, going from a victim to a victor mentality. All right? So stay tuned. You know, stay here. I'm going to send you more videos, more tips on how to do just that. I know this one ran a little long. I apologize, but hopefully you got some value out of it. And if you did, please like, share with people that you think need to hear this. And I'll see you all again soon. All right, take care.